I think you'll see Aberdeen, Hearts and Hibs will all spend over £1 million on a player. How's that for wild and wacky?
That's wacky.
When was the last time one of the non-Old Firm teams paid £1 million for a player? Has it ever happened?
Hopefully we can edit this out, but it feels that kind of
Bernard for Aberdeen.
Bernard,
back in the 90s maybe? That kind of era?
It feels that time, yeah.
It's been a long time since.
Triantis for Hibs, is that you're thinking there?
Well, they're getting towards that kind of figure, but I think Hearts have got it in the locker, I think, to go and do something for £1 million plus. Aberdeen they've got plenty of money as well. They've now just banked, or they're set to bank another £5 or £6 million for Europe, having ripped that out of Hibs' back pockets in the cup final with the heroics at Hampden.
Punish them twice.
So yeah, I think you might see the big city clubs tailing up this summer, which I think would be great news. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fans that get a bit kind of panicky that kind of money getting spent, like because we know Scottish football is not exactly flush at times. But these three clubs have all got backing. See, Hearts have now got the injection of £10 million from Tony Bloom's company. You get Hibs with their Bournemouth dosh in there as well. So I think they're going to see some spending from these clubs, which I hope they strengthen and tool up and make the league stronger, because we want a strong league and we want these teams that are going to be a threat every week.
And do you know what as well, just on these three teams, there's a strength in there, assuming they're all good together. It just makes the league better as well.
But very rarely
I know, but it feels that there is a...
I mean, you get Aberdeen a good season and Hearts are plummeting and all these things. So I think it's... I'll let you see that. But what's your thought? What's your wacky prediction?
Well, I think Celtic, the one knock, and Celtic obviously rail against this, is that maybe they don't move quick enough in the eyes of their supporters. But I think they'll be really active early, have a nice cool period at the start of the season, and I would say they'll break their transfer record from Engels last summer. In the last week, wouldn't even shock me that it happened twice. And I believe that the targets now will be more akin to the price range they were paying in previous years, and that gives them scope, because there's no deadwood left in the Celtic squad. It's been cleared out expertly in the last 4 or 5 windows, that the players that were kind of hanging around that weren't working, I know there's still a few loan players at Quan and Tillio, but these guys can be obviously moved on again. I think that how it will play out is they'll make 4 or 5 signings now and over the next 5-6 weeks, give themselves scope, and if they want to really target specific players of quality, they can do it in the final days.